2 is the best of the trilogy.
I'm not going to lie. Paddington in Peru is pretty high up there.
You liked that? Like a lot?
Yeah, I did.
Interesting.
It's not like Antonio Banderas, Paddington, finds
like
his
Jungle
original
Cruise.
family, but better.
I think for me it goes 2, 1, 3.
I really thought I was going to lose it when it looked like he was going to stay in Peru.
You were like, we needed 4th. Also, I hate that they switched the mom out. I do not like that.
I don't think that was a studio decision.
No, but I'm just like,
when it was that actress's
They didn't even
decision.
try to get someone that looked like her. It was just like they got someone that looked like the daughter, I guess. But I was just like, you are not her.
I didn't mind her. I mean, she's not her. She like that.
It's fine, but it's just like, ugh.
Oh, what's her name?
Sally Hawkins.
Sally Hawkins. I did really like her. She was like my favorite after Paddington in the movies.
I'm a big fan of
and of course Mr. Brown.
Knuckles. Or Phoenix Buchanan.
Yeah.
I actually knew his name this time. I never know characters' names. That's a big deal for me.
Is it Phoenix or Felix?
Is it Felix? I think he's okay. I think
Phoenix doesn't sound right for a British.
Felix. Yeah, that's more right. Phoenix.
Phoenix.
It's funny. It's like his name is Phoenix.
Yeah.
All right, Felix.
All right. Well, Erica, this episode's for you.
This one goes out to Erica. We just got off the phone.
My sister.
All right. And on that note, the champagne's been popped. The wine is flowing. So you know where we're going. We're going on a backlight tour. I'm tour guide Captain Zach with his beans.
Or Jana.
With the right Russian.
I am almost out.
Oh, no.
I know. Well, that call was like half an hour.
Blasphemy.
Yep.
It'll just have to last a little longer.
I guess so.
Tell them you're driving this bus this time.
Yeah.
You're driving the duck boat. Tell them where we're going.
First off, it's not a duck boat. I don't like that.
I think sometimes it is a duck boat because we need to go through water. Sometimes we need to go on land. Sometimes we need to go air. Sometimes we can go by train.
So skyplane.
It's kind of everything.
Skyplane, like a seaplane.
Like a hovercraft. We discussed this a few times. I think we're a hovercraft.
I think we're a bus.
I think it's kind of like whatever we need it to be.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
Today it's a duck boat.
We are talking about.
What's this we business?
You're helping. So I just got back from Disney. I went to Disney World for a couple days and then on the Disney Wish for 3 nights with my travel agency.
Just dipping your toe in there.
On an agent education program.
3-day cruise sounds like it's just like too fast.
No, we'll get to that.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
So you're touching on a bunch of stuff. What do you got?
Yeah, I had a bunch of new experiences this trip and kind of like new for Disney anyways. So let's start at Epcot. I got there. I went to Geo 82.
Oh yeah, you forget you went there too.
Yeah, so that's one that is Epcot's new adult only lounge. It is like right outside of Spaceship Earth.
How do you get there then?
It's like a little side entrance.
Like a hidden side entrance?
Yeah,
or?
kind of. I mean, there are signs. Not there's not like a Geo 82
so wait.
sign, but
so
there's
if
like
you go out like
stand-up
the exit,
signs.
it's like you go towards the back and it's over there?
Yes, on like, okay, so if you're walking into Epcot and you're facing Spaceship Earth, you're going to stick to the right-hand side.
Okay.
Where the path splits, and then it's going to be right
It's
there
just
on
like
the
in the
left. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was a lot of fun. So first, you check in, then once they call you, they take you into like a waiting area. And that waiting area, it felt like a spa, like the waiting room for a spa.
I don't know if that's what I want for a bar.
I don't know that that's what I want for a bar either. It
It's a
was
weird
very calm and chill and not like I was about to go drink alcohol, but it was fine. They give you like a nice cold towel that's like scented with like eucalyptus when you come in.
That sounds like a spa.
Yeah, really.
Or like a Japanese steakhouse.
I mean, it was really nice to have that because it was like balls hot outside to, have a nice, very cold washcloth.
Are you saying that Florida was hot?
Yes, I have.
Wait, what?
I don't know that I have ever sweat so much in my life as I did on this trip.
Okay.
Actually,
Sounds-
I
sounds
remember
lovely.
one trip that I sweat more than that in 2017.
You remember your sweat?
Because I don't sweat much, honestly.
That's true.
But yeah, so it was nice. Their drinks there are incredibly strong. I went with one of my friends, Lily, who is also a travel agent. And, one thing that I liked about this place is it's very small. I would be shocked if you could fit more than 50 people in this place. And the view is just incredible. You get like a whole, like the whole back wall is just a window of Epcot, like looking into
You're just looking over the new section, aren't you?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the new section, like
And you
going
got a
in the
view
World
of like,
Showcase.
I'm sure like the fireworks like are perfect right there, right? That's
Yeah.
what it's for, kind of at night, right?
You can do a dining package or like a dessert, no, not dessert, a fireworks package. You have to book that specifically.
It's like tapas or something, kind of.
I don't really know what comes with it.
Do they
I
like,
have to look it
do
up.
they have
It is
food?
expensive.
Do they have like food? Or is
Oh,
it just like
you just mean
foods?
at the lounge
Yeah,
in
yeah.
general. Yeah, it's just tapas.
Okay.
For this fireworks package, I assume it would come with like a certain amount of food and drink, but it's like so expensive. It's like
each drink's like $30 or something.
no, I mean it's like $70 or $80 a person for the
For the package.
for the fireworks package.
And that doesn't include drinks, or does include drinks?
It probably includes like a drink or two, I would assume. I haven't looked into it enough because I saw the price tag and was just like, nope.
Nah, I'm good. Well,
No,
like,
thank you.
were the drinks like $20 to $30 anyways?
Yes, I think my drink. So I got their brown butter maple old fashioned, which I'd never had an old fashioned before. And I think that was about $25, $28.
We've gone too far.
It packed a punch.
For $25, it better.
Well, I've never had an old fashioned
Better
before.
punch you in the, well, it's just like, isn't it just bourbon pretty much
Yeah.
with like sugar and
And
water?
I remember like there was like a couple sitting next to me. Okay, so first, I had watched like Mammoth Club's video on old fashioned, and those two like love old fashions. And so I watched their video on GH and they love old fashions, and they got that, and they said that it was like really sweet and kind of like a baby old fashioned. So like if you're just starting with old fashioned, it's a good gateway one kind of. And I tried that, and
You read the ingredients, right? You know they are.
yeah, but I mean,
I don't know if I'd call them sweet that much, but
well, this is like a brown butter maple old
okay,
fashioned.
I got you.
Yeah. And I tried it, and like Lily just couldn't stop laughing at me because it's like the face,
You're
like
just a horrible
grimace.
face.
Yes. And it grew on me very strong. And there was a couple sitting next to me, and they had also ordered the old fashioned. And the guy was like, he was literally complaining to the server that it was too sweet. And I was just like, oh my God, this is too sweet. Like I can't
This
even
is
tasting
sweet?
sweetness.
Well, it's got brown butter and all that stuff. It's like, you know what you're getting into.
Yeah, they were complaining to
I don't
her
do,
a lot.
Well, wait, I get it. Like,
But-
I can't do sweet drinks like that.
Mhm.
Like, they make my stomach hurt.
Yeah, I'm not really into sweet drinks too much
I
anymore. It's
I
like
don't-
I can do one.
Well, if it's too sweet, I'll drink it too fast.
Mhm.
And I don't want that. I just want to sip something.
For me, the sweet drinks now are like they upset my stomach.
Yo, definitely.
lot.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
like
why
I can
I've
do
been liking those
maybe
Bloody
one.
Marys. Like if I had a White Russian, I'd be done with it, and I'd be on like a third one at this point. And I'd have a big stomach.
that's a very easy drink.
It's too easy.
Hmm.
I want it to be difficult.
Okay, but the lounge was gorgeous. They had very few gluten-free food options. So I got one that was just basically like a hummus and crackers. It was actually very good, and I did eat a spoonful of the hummus without a cracker because I ran out of crackers. Yeah, I mean, I think my bill after my one drink, my one app, and tip was probably around $50.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, but anyways, back to like this fireworks package. So I think like that they put you like in the seats that are actually next to the window, but you can still book regular dining reservations during that time at
For
GO82. Yeah, for free. I mean, you're going to be buying your food and stuff,
But, yeah.
but there is no bad view in that whole lounge. The only way it would be a bad view, I guess, for fireworks specific, is if they put you at the bar and you're facing the bar. But again, you can just swivel and look back, and you get a perfect view still. Yeah.
What would you rate it?
Okay, so this might tell you. So that was on Thursday. I was coming back and I had a reservation for Friday as well. I canceled my Friday reservation.
Ooh. Okay, so if you had, so I'll go by rating like this. If you had a choice between Oga's or this,
I would probably choose GO82
whoa,
just because it's a more one, you're guaranteed a seat, even if you're at the bar.
okay,
It's not really crowded. It's not loud. And my problem with Oga's, this is my main problem with Oga's, is the drinks are all pre-mixed, and they are all, with the exception of like a couple, extremely sweet.
that's true.
And out of that phase of my life where
You
I
want
want
it
a
to be
sweet drink.
freshly actually made.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
do like have issues with them. Like I didn't like it on the boat when they were just giving us drinks of like pre-made ones. I'm just like, I kind of like the idea of
What do you mean when?
like when we were on the Treasure and like we were in the Haunted Mansion bar, like all the drinks that were like just pre-made.
They were pre-mixed.
I think they were just like hitting a button basically. Well, it's just one of those things. I'm just like, I like it when someone's actually making the drink and there's more chance of it being different or not as good. But like, I'd still prefer that.
Consistency.
Yeah. It's kind of like at Starbucks. They just push buttons now. They don't actually pack the espresso and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's
Which
just,
is why Joffrey's is better when you go to the parks.
yeah. Anyways, tell them where else you went.
Okay. Then had dining reservations at the Cake Bake Shop, which opened up last year. And it's at the boardwalk. It's where ESPN Club used to be. And I've been wanting to eat here for a really long time. It is super bougie, very beautiful. And it's a place that like I want to go to because, you know, it's like you guys would never go with me there. It's just one thing, it's too expensive. I just don't think it's something you would enjoy. I would love to go back with Olivia, but it was some of the best food I've ever had. Super expensive, but amazing food. The best chai tea latte I've ever had in my life. And really good desserts. I had a salmon sandwich.
Salmon sandwich sounds interesting.
I had a salmon sandwich that had an arugula side salad.
Oh my God, you ate arugula willingly?
Yes. Oh, no, I love arugula.
Arugula. It's a vegetable.
It's a leafy green.
It was from My Blue Heaven.
Oh.
Starring Steve Martin.
And
Same story of Goodfellas, actually.
Also had an appetizer of like truffle fries. That was really good too.
You do love your truffle fries.
I love my truffle fries, and I was really feeling it from the old fashioned. So I was like, I need more carbs than what an arugula side salad is going to provide. But I will say, bring your pocketbook with you when you go to this place.
How much is this place?
So my salmon sandwich, which again was absolutely amazing, was $35. The pommes were $18.
What? Palm frites?
Yeah.
What's
that? The truffle fries.
Just call them truffle fries. Just don't try to be fancy with me.
Well, that's what it is on the menu.
I don't care what it is on the menu.
My chai tea latte was $9.
$9. Did you do your taxes?
My dessert was $22. And I got the Marie Antoinette, which is like a half shell macaron with buttercream, berries, and like a whipped topping on it. It was absolutely amazing.
Better be for $22.
Yeah, after tip and everything is like $100 meal.
That is stupid.
That's stupid.
That's dumb.
But I definitely want to go back.
You could have gone to like Le Cellier.
Yeah, but this
For
was a
two
new
people.
experience.
2 people could have gotten fillets for that.
Yeah, but this was amazing. I definitely recommend if you're looking for a delicious meal and are willing to spend the money.
Tell them where else
And
you're
it's
going.
such a great environment.
You're sticking in Epcot for your
Oh
loved one.
no! So then we went to the after hours party at Hollywood Studios.
Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff.
I know, I did so many things, and we've talked about the after hours party before, so I'm not really going to talk about that. But I will say we did every single attraction in less than 3 hours, except for Rise of the Resistance, because that was down the whole night pretty much. That was the only one we didn't get to do. But even like when the party started, Slinky Dog Dash was at a 30-minute wait time, and started the timer when we got into the standby queue. Less than 10 minutes was the actual wait. Like most everything was walk on. I think it was really good. That one thing which you and I have had this complaint before with the after hours party. So with your ticket comes like unlimited like popcorn, ice cream bars, sodas, bottled water, Those stands were few and far between. And by the end of the night, every stand was out of bottled water. I think that's something though that's really only worth it if you would.
You're alone.
If you're, okay, so first off, if you're DVC or AP, because you get a $30 discount on the ticket.
How much is the ticket?
I think the night we went was $159.
Jeez.
So I paid $129.
And this is for an AVP. You get
AP, DVC.
Aliens vs. Predator.
Yeah.
What time did this start?
It started at 9:30 and went to 12:30, but you could get in as early as 7 without needing a separate ticket. We got there early. I think It's worth it in the sense of if you were going to buy the Premier Pass, which is where, you don't have to get a return time. You just tap into each ride and attraction like one time. This is cheaper than that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're not doing shows this late at night, so you're going to miss all the shows.
It's just like, well, what is there anything different in the after hours other than just like there's less people?
It was a ghost town. Like me and Lily were looking at each other and just like, it feels almost wrong to be here right now with how empty it is. Like we did Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, and we were the only two on the attraction. And
more pleasant.
It was so much more fun. Like we had a really good time on it with it just being us two and us being the pilots.
Let me ask you this though. Like, do you think it's because the price tag is so high that most people are just like, I'm just going to the other parks?
I do think, I think that's twofold. One, yes, it is a high price tag. Number two is Magic Kingdom had the extra magic hours that night.
So what's a regular park ticket right now?
It depends on the park you're going to.
So if I went to MGM, what would it be? Like a ballpark?
Again, it depends on time of year, which one you're going to. But
if you went the same time of year?
It would probably be like $160-ish.
So it's like almost the same as a ticket, but just less of hours. But you're going when like no one's there.
You're going when no one's there, so you're not having to pay for a lining lane if you're wanting to skip the lines. It's
cooler because it's night.
It's nighttime. Again, though, you're not getting the shows, but you are getting unlimited beverages and snacks, essentially.
Okay.
So
I guess that makes it a little worth it because you're just like, all right, well, there's less people and I get free drinks and not like liquor, but like you get like Coke and water and popcorn.
And they did have some bars open. Not a lot, but they had a few.
They don't have a ton of bars there anyways. It's like, they're not everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, Ogo's was open all night.
Tune-In Lounge, and then
I don't think Tune-In was
like the Oasis thing, like the one that next to Indiana Jones open.
I honestly don't remember because at this point of the night, I was so exhausted and I was just kind of like
was Baseline open?
No, and actually I did comment to Lily.
I get mad when that's not open.
I was like, this is shocking to me that Baseline is not open right now.
They close early.
But I think Baseline is also like a third party.
I don't know, but like I know they close early though, which sucks because I'm always like, I want that cerveza because it's like the best beer they have in that park.
Brown Derby Lounge was not open either.
Like the little side one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's where we get our Bloody Marys.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully at this point I was not interested in drinking.
That's wild that they closed most of those then. That's stupid.
Yeah, I feel like they could make a lot more money.
Yeah, really.
They did have like unique character meet and greets. We did one with the White Rabbit.
Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
No, and it actually wasn't that many compared to, I feel like when we've done parties in the past.
Did it feel half-assed?
Kinda, yeah.
Well, it's not Moonlight Magic, I guess, but...
Yeah, Moonlight Magic, they definitely do more characters with that one and with all the other parties. But that was good. I mean, it was fun. It's not something that I think I would do every trip or even every year.
Let's see what happened the next day.
Went back to Epcot.
Wild.
Did the Food and Wine Festival.
Whew.
And after doing it this time, I actually think I like farts better than food and wine.
That is coming from you. That's a wild statement.
It is wild, but like...
So it goes flower and garden, then farts,
yeah,
and then food and wine?
I think so.
Interesting.
Because, and I was thinking about the whole time that I was like walking around and getting the food and everything. Yeah, food and wine definitely has more food
and
that
wine.
I can eat. I don't eat that much. And after a certain point, it's just kind of like, I'm full. And now I'm just walking around the World Showcase.
Well, you're creatures of habit. We always get the same thing too.
Well, no, I actually actively got different stuff.
Oh.
So like I bypassed the filet mignon in Canada.
Well, Fart still has this like food too is the thing.
No, but I mean, I'm saying that like food and wine generally has like way more gluten-free food than Farts does. But like, as I was like walking through World Showcase, I'm like passing booths that like either they don't have food for me, I don't want the food there, or I'm full, and just like there is not much to do outside with this festival outside of eating and drinking around World Showcase. Whereas like with Farts, there's all these like booths to go and look at, and because we like the art, But yeah, just more do it Farts that. That's not food related.
I always like the vibe at farts better than I like food and wine. But like,
You know, and it could be too. It was so hot,
yeah,
and farts is just so much better weather.
yeah, that's true. But that's what it's like.
By the way, when we say farts, we mean Festival of the Arts.
Yeah. But it's also like we are sometimes we're specifically looking for things at farts too. It's like
all the new art that's coming out for
like
the
I'll
year.
be looking at Instagram and just being like, okay, this guy's here this year. Oh, that's a nice piece. I want that one. I want that one. I want that one. And like I know we're like, because some of them are limited, and you're just like, not all of them are just lithographs.
We follow those artists on Instagram. We see what they're going to be what they're going to be selling at the festival beforehand. It's like we make our list before we go of like what we actually want to go try to find.
Anyways, so you like the farts moved up? That's
yeah, farts moved up. And okay, so one other thing too is I bought Lightning Lane Multipass for this day, and I bought it for Epcot. And the way that Lightning Lane Multipass works is you buy it for the park that you're going to be going to first, or you know where you want your Lightning Lanes to start. So for me, that was Epcot. It was like the cheapest park pretty much. Is like $17 for that day. But what you can do with Lightning Lane is after you have used your first Lightning Lane, like redeemed it, you can make a new reservation, but you can make it in a different park. So like I had Living with the Land as like my first Lightning Lane at like 10:30, which you just made a face. When I got there, the line queue was 40 minutes long.
Who are these lunatics?
So it was nice that I had that Lightning Lane and just bypassed them. And as soon as I tapped in, I pulled up my
smart
phone.
People.
And I got...
wait. Does that mean they rope dropped and went straight to Living with the Land?
Well, so Spaceship Earth is closed for refurbishment right now.
Oh, so everyone's like, I can go live with the land.
Yeah. I made a new reservation for Peter Pan at Magic Kingdom, which surprisingly was not sold out yet. Wait times were actually pretty low this trip for most stuff.
You're going like the middle of the week.
Yeah.
That helped.
Well, and it's after Labor Day.
Yeah.
So everything's back in school.
Everything's back in school.
Everyone's back in school. Then I also had one for Soarin', which I didn't really want to do Soarin', but whenever you buy your Lightning Lane, you have to pick 3 attractions. So I got Test Track as my tier 1. I got Living with Land and Soarin' as my tier 2 attractions. So when I went on Living with Land, got Peter Pan, I canceled my Soarin' Fast Pass.
Wild.
And I got a Haunted Mansion at Magic Kingdom.
Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah. And then I did World Showcase and did that stuff.
Did you do Guardians?
I did not do Guardians because that would have required me to buy a single pass.
Yeah.
And
Bush League right here.
I didn't want to be spending honestly that much time at Epcot because I had Beak and Barrel reservations at 6 p.m.
Oh, that's wild.
Okay. But so on my way out, I redeemed my Test Track Lightning Lane. And the standby queue was like 60, 75 minutes, something like that. Lightning Lane, I got in about 10 minutes into a car. But single rider, there was never anybody in that line. I probably could have gotten on in like 2 minutes if I had done that.
And the consensus for the new Test Track.
I loved it.
That is wild.
I absolutely loved it. Did
they finally solve that problem, like that ride?
I think so. The whole time though, like I just felt myself smiling and just like, wow. Like,
I don't really want to know what it is because I want to be surprised because I still haven't seen a ride through. So don't say too much about what it is. But like,
I mean, it's just, it is
mad you don't get to design a car.
So cool, especially when you go into the last scene before you go out and do the fast part. You know, that was literally just like everybody in the car just whoa. You know.
I don't think I never thought I'd hear you ever say that about Test Track.
I never thought I would say it about Test Track.
So you think they cracked it finally?
I think they do because like Test Track 2.0, that was, in my opinion, definitely an improvement from Test Track 1.0. But it was kind of like exactly the same.
It was just like they took out.
We liked it because the beginning was
just like Tron.
Yeah, that's why we like the upgrade.
It's neon lights and it's slicker and dark, but like it wasn't. So you don't design a car.
You don't design a car anymore. No, I love that.
Well, I was always like making like a Frankenstein car, like the ugliest car I could possibly make. That was like so inefficient. That would always turn out to be actually like okay for some reason, because I don't think they ever like took into account anything. So
yeah. So I mean, this was just, it was so cool. When I got off of the attraction, I honestly thought about going through and doing it again.
Whoa.
Even though I was just like, I was completely exhausted because I flew in the morning prior. I, for some reason, could not fall asleep until 3 a.m. Still got up at like 8 a.m. to go and do everything. So I was dragging around. But yeah, I did that. And then I went back to Wilderness Lodge and took a little nap.
Wilderness Lodge, which you've never been to either.
Yes. Yeah. So Wilderness Lodge was new. Stayed at Copper Creek at Wilderness Lodge on DVC points. I cannot wait to stay there again. I have a lot of clients that stay there. Most of my clients book Wilderness Lodge and Polynesian. Like, I feel like those two are my two highest selling resorts at Disney World. And I will always hear from them when they get back of how much they love Wilderness Lodge. And I get it. I see why. It was an absolutely wonderful resort. It was so cozy and welcoming, and they do like a lot of nature, like national park education. Like they actually have a park ranger that works there to provide education inside, and they'll actually like take you through the resort, like in the lobby, and point out like, you know, like the different totems that they have there and what it represents and means and what, you know, Native American tribe this hails from. And
Didn't they have Smokey the Bear stuff?
yes, they had a lot of Smokey the Bear merchandise in the gift shop.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Smokey the Bear gift
I'm
stuff.
honestly regretting not buying the sweatshirt that I wanted. It had Smokey the Bear on it because I loved Smokey the Bear when I was a kid, and I'm glad to see that he's still thriving out there.
He's still around. He's just hiding.
This might have been one of my favorite gift shops too.
Oh no!
I loved it. I wanted to spend more time in there.
So it's kind of like the gift shops in like Wilderness or Animal Kingdom.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Lodge, like that kind of stuff. Where it's like, this is stuff you're not going to find anywhere else.
Yes.
Much. Yeah.
And the merchandise that was like unique to the resort, you know how like there is like the special like Polynesian ears, you know, and like special like Polynesian merch, and they had that for Wilderness Lodge too. And I wanted to buy all of it. I did not, but
Thank you for that.
you're welcome. Okay, so one thing about Wilderness Lodge too, you can take a boat to the Magic Kingdom. I mean, I've always known that, but that is one of the most relaxing boat rides I have ever taken. And it's just so nice because you're going around Bay Lake. You go right by the Contemporary, which is just gorgeous to go through. You get to see like the Polynesian, the Floridian. You know, you get to see the backside of Wilderness Lodge, which is also
the backside of water.
Yeah, you do. And then the path back was a little disappointing at the end of the night, just because it wasn't the same
dark.
route. But you did get to go by the cabins that they have at Wilderness Lodge. Those are just stunning.
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 I would love to stay in one of those one day. I can only imagine how expensive that is, though.
Tell me about this last one. This is the one I want to hear about.
The Beak and Barrel.
Beak and Barrel.
Beak and Barrel.
Oh, wait, okay, so I have a few questions.
Mm-hmm.
Is the gift shop fully open now?
Yes.
Okay, so that's back to normal.
Yes, it's just smaller.
It's just slightly smaller or a lot smaller?
Slightly smaller. Like, I don't think you'd really notice it.
So this took part like where that like pirate painting?
The Pirate
place being?
League.
That's what it was, right?
Mm-hmm. The Pirate
Okay, and that's been
League,
closed
yeah.
for like years.
They closed
Like
that.
during COVID, they closed that.
I think they closed that pre-COVID. Yeah.
Okay, so across the way, what's going on with what?
Tortuga Tavern.
Yeah.
You know what? I forgot to look.
You didn't even look. Oh my
I didn't even
gosh.
look. I didn't even look.
I was going to ask, is that even open or is it just like vacant now? Because when we went back last time, it was just vacant. It was just chairs.
I saw people sitting there, so it might just still be chairs.
Just chairs.
So I went to the Beak and Barrel. I actually got there a little bit early like 20 minutes early for my reservation. But I kind of got to Magic Kingdom at a time of just like, I can't really go do anything, you know? So,
Before Resi. So
yeah.
you're like, might as
so
well
I
go.
just went straight there and, you know, was like, hey, I'm 20 minutes early. Is it okay if I check in? They're like, yeah, sure. And again, my body was in so much pain from all the walking I had been doing. I think I did like 27,000 steps on Thursday, which is a lot for a normal person, but that is an exceptional amount for me with my Hashimoto's. And anyways, in a lot of pain. And I knew that there is a chance to be outstanding area. And so I specifically asked, can I be in a spot where I'm sitting? Like, I don't care where it is. I just need to sit. And they were like, yeah, sure. And you can always request that. You might have to wait longer if you do, especially if you're a smaller party and they weren't planning on putting you at a table. But yeah, so I got there, got a table. There were already like 6 other people there. So one of the things I wanted there was the Pirate Skull tiki mug. And my friend Lily had told me, because she had already gotten to it like a week before when it first opened, she was like, it tastes like NyQuil, the drink that comes in it. And so I was just kind of like, I wonder if I can get this with like a different drink. Because, like on the Treasure at the Haunted Mansion Parlor, if you wanted one of the mugs, you could get it in a different drink with it. And
also, they're not giving you those mugs to drink out of. Right. They give you a fresh boxed version that's never been touched, and they give you the drink in a separate thing.
So at Beak and Barrel, they give you the mug to drink out of, but they send you home with a packaged mug.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I saw like one of the people at the table was, he had that mug and everything drinking it. It's just like, how do you like this drink? Like my friend said, it tastes like cough syrup. And he was just like, yes, this is actually very hard to get through right now because it just tastes like NyQuil. And I was like, I wonder if I can get it with like a different drink. And it's like, we asked, she said no. And like that, Disney's not allowing that right now. And
that's weird.
It is. And I was like, well, I wonder if I can just,
because they made a bunch of that drink and they're just like, we got to get rid of it somehow.
No,
we got to get rid of the snake juice.
No. And I was just like, maybe I can buy the mug outright. And they're like, we asked that too. And she like I'm saying she, because she is relaying the message. You can buy the mug, but it's going to be the same price as
with no drink.
Right. So it's like, so I didn't get it because one, you're only allowed 2 alcoholic beverages here, and it's a 45-minute time frame. They will kick you out at 45 minutes, and you're only allowed 2 alcoholic beverages at most. So I was like, I don't want to waste one of my alcoholic beverages on something that I may not even drink.
Well, like, what did you end up getting?
Okay, so the skull drink is called Plunderer's Punch, and it's the Kraken Black Spiced Rum, blackberry, lime, and vanilla. $46.
40. Okay, so it's 50. It's like $30 for the. It's like a $60 drink with a $30 mug. Okay.
I ended up with my first drink. Okay, I got the Hibiscus Rum Punch Royale, which is Don Q Reserva 7 Puerto Rican rum, hibiscus, demerara, and lime topped with Prosecco. That was good. That was strong. And then for my second drink, I got the Lit Fuse. I love this one. It is Los Siete Misterios Doba. It's mezcal. Mezcal.
Do you like mezcal?
Oh, I love mezcal.
Interesting.
Tempus Fugit Creme de Banana Liqueur.
Tempus Fugit what?
I think it's a banana liqueur.
Tempus Fugit means time flies in Latin.
Yeah, I know. Coconut water, lime juice, and Hella Cocktail Co. smoked chili bitters.
Interesting.
And our waitress called it Cannon Fire.
Cannon Fire.
Yes. And then I also tried one of the gluten-free foods, which again, this is just kind of like tapas, although this could have been like a whole meal for me. I got the Cook's Corn Griddles cake with Chipotle braised chicken. Just warm corn cake stuffed with melted cheese, lime sour cream, chili peppers, and cotija.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
That was really good, but I was still so full from the Food and Wine Festival that I couldn't eat all of it. But delicious. The Lit Fuse was absolutely amazing.
But you went back for a second time, didn't you?
Yes. Okay. And the second time honestly made me so aware too how much of a difference it makes with the server you get. Because the first one, I think my server's name was Gabby. She was super into everything. Just like really playing the part, kind of like how you want when you're on the Tower of Terror Haunted Mansion, like so into it.
Like the dude at the Haunted Mansion bar.
Yes. Yes.
When he wasn't there, it was like a bummer kind of.
It was. And she was absolutely amazing and wonderful, and I loved her.
A less magical one to the second time?
Well, and it was just a different experience second time. It's still great. So I will say the bar felt kind of like the Haunted Mansion parlor on the Treasure, but Pirates themed.
Okay. So
the details were absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And like the production that happens, incredible.
So it's kind of like they took our idea and went with it.
Yes.
This is definitely one of my ideas from like over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
that was like first season for us.
yeah,
that was like 2 years
ago.
ago.
A while ago that I said this. I was like, you need more theme bars, and especially a Pirates one. I think I said that. Sounds like something I'd say.
Yep. So I have an app called Mouse Dining. Well, not an app. It's a subscription service called Mouse Dining that helps me get reservations when I can't get them directly online. So for instance, if I have clients, their 60-day window opens up, there's a reservation they want that's not available at 60 days, I will put it into Mouse Dining with like the date, the number of people, and the time frame, and I will get text notifications whenever it comes up. So I put in Beak and Barrel for that evening because I was just like, I really want to come back. And I ended up getting a notification for like 10:10 that night and immediately booked it. And so I went back a second time. The second time, I was put in the map room, which is standing room only. I had not requested to sit because I was like, let me get a different experience now. Or
how many rooms are there?
There are a lot.
How is this space that big?
I don't know. It didn't
seem like it was that big of a space before. I never went in those other rooms. But I guess.
Like the concept art does not make it seem like it was going to be a big space, but it's a pretty big space.
Interesting. What was? I'm like my spatial thing is off now. What was next to the paint your face pirate thing?
The Pirate League.
What was next to that? Just nothing?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Was it just line queue?
Maybe.
So did they take from the line queue, you think, maybe?
I think they did.
Okay.
I think they did.
And maybe there's just backspace that I just don't know about, probably.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, the line queue for that is insanely long anyway, so I'm sure they had like plenty to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, but so I was in the map room, which is like a table.
That's where that blacklight thing was doing that you showed off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll share that on Instagram too. But like, it's like you have like all these maps and everything on the wall and like, compasses and sextants and all these like details, just so many details everywhere. I feel like you definitely need more than 45 minutes in there to fully enjoy and see everything. And another thing too is when you are there and you get seated, they do not want you getting up and walking around to like look at everything, take pictures or videos. Once your time is up and you have closed out your tab, yes, you can get up and go do that. But they will assume that you will done, they will clear your stuff and start seeing the next people. Yeah.
So if you had a choice between the Beak and Barrel and the Epcot bar.
Oh, Beak and Barrel 1,000 times.
Beak and Barrel and Trader Sam's.
Beak and Barrel.
Beak and Barrel and Oga's.
Beak and Barrel.
So this is your new favorite bar?
Yes, 100%.
Haunted Mansion Parlor or Beak and Barrel? Oh, okay. Now I know there's a floor to this thing. Okay.
I don't. That is a tough one.
It's a small bar though. The parlor.
It is. It
sounds
small
like this
bar.
one's huge.
And what's nice is you're getting a spot when you go into Beak and Barrel. Beak and Barrel is much bigger, and I think they make the drinks to order. I'm not sure because I never sat at the bar, but I did hear a lot of shakers.
That's usually an indicator. There's just like, I think they have a machine mixing everything in the Haunted Mansion Parlor.
Yeah. And there was like the Barker parrot that came out at one point.
Yeah, I saw that on your thing.
Singing like, Yo-Ho. And he was really cool. There is like a point when the sirens were calling and like all the servers are just like, cover your ears, and getting into it. But yeah, so back to the server thing, obviously had a different person at 10 o'clock that night. I mean, they were obviously busy. This place is completely sold out. So I don't know. He wasn't doing the same kind of like production that Gabby had been before, but it was fine, and I do kind of like the standing room because then it's like you are being put with other people randomly and
you're actually just forced to socialize.
Yeah. And, the couple that came in like right after me that were put at my end of the table, like they were really fun to talk to.
So you give that one a high rating.
Yes. And that time I got the lit fusion because it was amazing. And then their margarita, which was also really, really good.
All right. Well, final thoughts on everything you did.
Again, and those drinks also pack a punch, which I think also says that they're being made to order.
Yeah, probably.
Because they were strong.
It sounds like everything was successful that you went to. That was new.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
I think so.
Everything you mentioned just now, like, no, there was no complaints.
There were no
it sounds
disappointments. Like,
yeah.
any complaint I have isn't even really a complaint.
It's weird that you're able to go to 2 new bars. That doesn't happen there often.
Beak and Barrel, highly recommend. It is kid friendly, whereas GO82 is not. And I think our kids would absolutely love it in there. They do have non-alcoholic beverages. And I do think that those beverages are also more kid friendly than, say, like the non-alcoholic beverages at like Oga's.
Yeah. Tell me where you can find us.
Yep. Or you can find us online at backlottours.com, on Instagram at backlottours. You can stream us on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and follow. And if you'd like to plan your own magical vacation, be sure to reach out at castlebound_Jana on Instagram or Jana at castleboundtravelcode.com.
Take it home, Beans.
There's a great big pretty okay tomorrow.
And shining at the end of every day. Arr.